What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and we are back with a brand new series. Technically, we are moving on to the finale of Shepard's story. It's been a wonderful journey so far. I enjoyed Mass Effect 1, and I really enjoyed Mass Effect 2. The level is high right now. The level of expectations, I know that there's been some love-hate between the games from the community. I'm hoping I really enjoy Mass Effect 3. Without further ado, let's go ahead and start it. Oh, I'm so excited. Mass Effect 3. Time to take on the Reapers, yeah? Now, just a quick discussion. If you guys didn't see the finale of, well, basically the last two episodes of Mass Effect 2, we did go ahead and, sadly, we lost three people. We lost Legion, we lost Zaid, and we lost Mordin. Supposedly, that came down to my decision-making. Didn't make the greatest picks for who went out on the missions. The best choices were Kasumi. The best choice was Miranda. And then we needed to leave Grunt behind. So Kazumi walking through the vents, she was the best choice. Obviously, I was scared to lose Kasumi, so I didn't want to send her. I thought it was a guaranteed death. Apparently not. Zaid, kind of same thing. Wasn't too attached to Zaid. Sad he's gone. Sad Legion's gone. Legion, I heard, was really cool. Now, some of these characters have missions in this game. So there is some things that sadly I do think we're going to miss out on. However, we made choices. And this game is all about living with those choices and facing the consequences and seeing what those consequences are. So I am excited for that part. I am sad to see some of our party members go, but let's go ahead and jump on into it. No more dwelling on the past. New game, extras. What are extras? Achievements, options, graphics. Let's make sure everything is up to par. I don't want motion blur on. Things look good there. Calibration, brightness, sure. Sound. Sound effects and music we're gonna turn down to 85. See how that is. We'll turn it down to 80. Sometimes the sound effects and the music can overpower the dialogue. Controls, key bindings, gameplay, combat difficulty. Ooh. I don't believe that we've been playing on the hardest difficulty. However, I would like to say I can very much see myself doing another run of these Mass Effect games in the future. Probably not anytime soon, but oh, that's cool. We'll do default. Conversation mode. No choices are made for you. That's what we want. Hints, autosave, subtitles we want on. Squad mate power use on. Auto level up off. And we are going to be playing hardcore. If I'm not mistaken, we have been playing on the second hardest difficulty, right? I'm not making that up. I'll just go to Mass Effect 2 real quick and maybe I can catch a quick glimpse of what difficulty we are running on. Okay, my decision's right here. Hardcore or insanity. I'm pretty sure I choose hardcore. So, do a full hardcore run. That does seem to be the case. Subtitles on. Yep. Let me just verify. Okay, hardcore difficulty. We'll stick with that. Because we had some struggles in the last two games. There were some missions that were really tough. So So I'd like to keep it at that level, and then we'll do an insanity run at some point. We're importing our character. Kaige-O Shepherd, Earthborn, War Hero, Engineer. Select character. Ooh. Okay. Saved the Rachni Queen. Rescued Caden Alenko on Vermeer. Chose to save the Council. Saved Malon's data. Kept Rex alive on Vermeer. Chose to rewrite the Geth heretics. We destroyed the Collector base. Survived the suicide mission with 9 squad mates. Did not romance anyone before Mass Effect 2. And we romanced Tali in Mass Effect 2. Yes. Oh, we can switch careers. Okay, so if we have multiple characters, we can kind of choose who we want to play as. That's cool. Yeah? Let's see how our decisions affect. Okay. Shepard's looking good in this one. Alliance Headquarters Active Duty Reactivation Protocol. Commander Shepard. Yeah. Yeah. Shepard's looking good in this one. A lot better than the last game. I was like, ugh. We don't have our scars, which is interesting. And here we go. Okay. Incinerate, Overload, Cryoblast, Combat Drone, Sabotage, and Sentry Turret. Warp, Throw, Shockwave, Singularity, Pull, and Cluster Grenade. Throw, Warp, Lift Grenade, Tech Armor, Overload, and Cryoblast. Incendiary Ammo, Cryo Ammo, Biotic Charge, Nova, Shockwave, and Pull. Disruptor Ammo, Cryo Ammo, Incinerate, Tactical Cloak, Sticky Grenade, and Sabotage. Adrenaline Rush, Concussive Shot, Frag Grenade, Incendiary Ammo, Disruptor Ammo, Cryo Ammo. Dude, I kind of want to check out the Sentry Turret. I might go Engineer again. The first game we played Infiltrator. Second game we went Engineer. I won't lie, Tactical Cloak does sound really cool, but I think I'll stick with Engineer. Engineers are tech specialists, the most effective class at disabling the defenses of the toughest enemies or incapacitating them to render them harmless. In combination with their weapons training, engineers have the unique ability to spawn combat drones that can harass enemies or force them out of entrenched cover positions. Obviously, as we were going through the game, the combat drone wasn't that great. Once we got that combat drone fully upgraded, man, did we use that all the time. Especially with our party members too. Tali, I believe Legion had it. I do kind of feel like it's quiet. Maybe it's just me. Confirm our selections. Ooh, I'm excited. A BioWare production. Where's it pick up?
How bad is it?
Bad. We just lost contact with 2 of our deep space outposts. There's something massive on long-range scanners.
Hackett.
Is this what
Anderson?
Shepard warned us about?
I'd stake my life on it.
How long do we have?
Not long. I sent word. The fleet's immobilizing.
God help us all.
Well, I got goosebumps. In 2157, humanity discovered it was not alone in the universe. 30 years later, they found a peaceful place among dozens of galactic species, but this idyllic future is overshadowed by a dark past. Reapers, a sentient race of machines responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life, 50,000 years are about to return. The leaders of the galaxy are paralyzed by indecision, unable to accept the legend of the Reapers as fact, but no one soldier has come back to life. Something, the galaxy's like counting on us. It's so fast. I was about to say, that's a weird ship. Ship was glitching. Where are we at? Earth? Do we have a kid? There's no way. Dude, Shepard's looking good.
Commander.
Who is this?
You're not supposed to call me that anymore, James.
Not supposed to salute you either. We gotta go. The Defense Committee wants to see you.
Sounds important.
Dude, Shepard's looking good. Who is this buff
What's
guy?
going on?
Couldn't say. Just told me they needed you. Now.
Anderson. Our boy.
Anderson?
Admiral.
You look good, Shepard. Maybe a little soft around the edges. How you holding up since being relieved from duty?
It's not so bad once you get used to the hot food and soft beds.
We'll get it sorted out.
What's going on? Why is everyone in such a hurry?
Admiral Hackett's mobilizing the fleets. I'm guessing word's made it to Alliance Command. Something big's headed our way.
The Reapers?
We don't know, not for certain.
What else could it be?
If I knew that.
We should have prepared more. Why am I off duty? We knew this was coming.
You know we're not ready if it is then. Not by a long shot.
Tell that to the Defense Committee.
Unless we're planning to talk the Reapers to death, the committee is a waste of time.
They're just scared. None of them have seen what you've seen. You've faced down a Reaper. Hell, you spoke to one, then blew the damn thing up. You've seen how they harvest us, what they plan to do to us. You know more about this enemy than anyone.
That why they grounded me? Took away my ship?
You know that's not true. When you blew up the Batarian relay, hundreds of thousands of Batarians died.
It was that or let the Reapers walk through our back door?
I know that, Shepard.
Oh.
So does the committee. If it wasn't for that, you'd have been court-martialed and left to rot in the brig.
That and your good word?
Yeah, I trust you, Shepard. And so does the committee.
I'm just a soldier, Anderson. I'm no politician.
I don't need you to be either. I just need you to do whatever the hell it takes to help us stop the Reapers.
Did we try to save them? The Batarians?
They're expecting you to, Admiral.
Good luck in there, Shepard.
Dude, who is this guy? He's like our best friend or something.
Anderson?
Caden.
Shepard. Kate?
How'd it go in there, Major?
Okay, I think. Hard to know. I'm just waiting for orders now.
Major?
You hadn't heard?
No, I'm a bit out of the loop these days.
Sorry, sir. Didn't mean to keep you out of the loop.
Don't worry about it.
I'm sure you had your reasons.
Yeah, I suppose I did. Still, it's good to see you.
Admiral,
Come on.
Caden. Oh, he smiled at us. He likes us again, I think.
You know the commander?
I used to.
I used to. That's a key word right there. He chose those words carefully.
Admiral Anderson. Shepard.
What's the situation?
We were hoping you would tell us.
The reports coming in are unlike anything we've seen. Whole colonies have gone dark. We've lost contact with everything beyond the Soul Relay.
Whatever this is, it's incomprehensibly powerful.
You brought me here to confirm what you already know. The Reapers are here.
Then, how do we stop them?
Stop them. This isn't about strategy or tactics. This is about survival. The Reapers are more advanced than we are. More powerful, more intelligent. They don't fear us. And they'll never take pity on us.
But there must be some way.
We stand together. All races.
If we're gonna have any chance at surviving this, we have to stand together.
That's it? That's our plan?
Admiral, we've lost contact with Luna Base.
The moon? It couldn't be that close already.
How they get past our defenses?
Sir, UK headquarters has a visual.
We gotta evacuate Earth? Already?
Why haven't we heard from Admiral Hackett?
Oh, they're here.
What do we do?
We go to the Citadel.
The only thing we can. We fight, or we die.
We should get to the Normandy.
Off the rip?
Oh my god.
Shepard! 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 Come on, get up. Here, take this. We've got to get moving. This is Admiral Anderson. Report in, anyone. Major Alanko, is that you? What's your status? I can't raise the Normandy. You'll have to contact them. We'll meet you at the landing zone. Anderson out.
Oh, there's multiple Reapers here. They're not playing with Earth.
They're massive. Come on, Shepard. Caden's headed to the Normandy. They'll pick us up if we can get to the spaceport. Let's move.
I am pressing V. Oh, follow Anderson.
Let's move.
Oh, dude. This game looks good.
Look out! How do you stop something so powerful?
Wow. This is awesome, dudes. This is so cool. This is a hell of a way to start the game.
Take a running jump. It's farther than it looks.
Oh, we got vaulting. Oh, very cool.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, they got the little eyeball drones.
Come on. We'll have to go this way.
We got ladders.
Looks clear. Let's go. Come on,
Okay.
let's keep moving. Major, you read me. I'm patching in Shepard.
We're almost to the Normandy. I've got Lieutenant Vega with you. We're taking heavy fire.
Ooh,
We're about
Caden.
5 minutes out. Husks! Take him out!
Caden joining the squad again? Oh my god, they climb up
Shoot 'em.
walls like that.
I'm out of ammo.
Dude, you're
Come
out
on,
of
we gotta
ammo? We just started fighting.
Have to take these things out the old-fashioned way.
You got us meleeing.
Don't let him grab you.
Yo. Yo.
Gotta find a way out of here.
This game looks good. I don't know how I'm feeling about the HUDs, if I'm being honest. Oh, we start with all of these abilities. Holy cow. Overload, cryo, incinerate, combat drone, sabotage. Okay, so this is AI hacking. But now instead of just hacking synthetics, we can sabotage weapons. I like that. I like that change. That's nice.
Watch it.
Hold F to heavy melee. Oh, snap. We're not close enough. There it is. Dude, is this a horror game now? Why'd that kind of scare me?
Hey. It's okay.
Everyone's dying.
need to get you someplace safe. Take my hand.
You can't help me.
Shepard! In here.
Oh my goodness.
This is a goddamn mess. Every minute these machines are here, thousands of innocent people die. I won't be responsible.
It's hard enough fighting a war, but it's worse knowing no matter how hard you try, you can't save them all.
Exactly. They get so fast. I thought we'd have more time.
We knew they were coming.
And they still just cut through our defenses. We need to go to the Citadel. Talk to the Council.
The Citadel? The fight's here.
It'll be everywhere soon enough. You said it yourself. The Reapers will destroy everything if we don't stop them. The Council has to help us. You sure about that? No, but you're a Council Spectre. That has to count for something. Gotcha!
Thanks. I owe you one.
More than one. Reload, let's keep moving.
Okay, time out. Oh. Ew. Ah, the Codex is here.
The Asari were the first species to discover. Roughly 1,200. The second, roughly 1,200 years. In the early 2160s, when the Asari discovered 2 centuries, the Elcor, the Hanar, the Elcor, the Geth are a human driven from their home. The Krogan, the Volus are a member.
Is it gonna reset all of this stuff?
The Citadel is an ancient deep space station. Spectres are agents. Earth, the home world and capital of humanity, was enjoying a new golden age before the Reapers attacked.
Oh, some of this stuff is new.
Disease, pollution, and other social ills were on the decline, thanks to technological advances and a wealth of resources from the colonies. Earth was an inspiration even to alien cultures, resulting in influence out of proportion with humanity's brief time on the galactic stage. The Reaper attack has put an end to any semblance of this former life. The great cities of Earth are storehouses of human DNA for the Reapers to harvest. Reaper gunships, capable of megaton-scale firepower, annihilated industrial centers in seconds. The militaries of Earth's disparate nation-states have retained only partial communication with the system's alliance fleets, leaving the planet's resistance efforts uncoordinated and vulnerable. The loss of the comm buoy network has cut off Earth's economy from the rest of the galaxy, sending shockwaves across galactic markets and a significant obstacle to receiving aid. The system's alliance is an independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole. The alliance is responsible for the governance and defense of all extrasolar colonies and stations. The alliance grew out of the various national space programs as a matter of practicality. Sol's planets had been explored and exploited through piecemeal national efforts. The expense of colonizing entire new solar systems could not be met by any one country. With humans knowing that alien contact was inevitable, there was enough political will to jointly fund an international effort. Still, the alliance was often disregarded by those on Earth until the First Contact War. While the national governments dithered and bickered over who should lead the effort to liberate Shanxi, the Alliance fleet struck decisively. Post-war public approval gave the Alliance the credibility to establish its own parliament and become the galactic face of humanity.
Is any of this stuff new?
The Citadel is an ancient deep space station presumably constructed by the Protheans.
No.
Spectres are agents from the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
I just want to...
The Asari were the first species to discover the Citadel. When the Solarians arrived, it was the Asari who proposed the establishment of the Citadel
I don't know if
Council.
any of this stuff is new. Known associates?
Admiral Stephen Hackett is a
Ooh.
decorated...
Some of this stuff might be new. Okay, we might want to go through everything. Yeah, okay, so that's something that we'll do later. Let's keep going. We got a lot to catch up on.
Major Alenko, we're in sight of the spaceport. ETA 3 minutes.
We made it to the Normandy. Taking heavy fire. Oh, God. They're gonna take down the Dreadnought. Evasive maneuver.
Major, Caden! Damn it, they're in trouble.
This is so crazy. Wow, that's our, if I'm not mistaken, that's our strongest ship. The Dreadnoughts are our strongest ships.
Normandy, we're going to reroute. Do you copy? Normandy, come in. Friendlies.
You two all right? Get down, they'll see you.
Are these Scions?
Keep your head down.
Cannibals?
Nice.
Oh, nice. He's still hitting us. Okay, we do recharge. Very slowly, and we didn't get full health either. Stunning your enemy. What if we just move back and forth? Okay.
Finish them all. Shepard, over here.
Wow.
What happened here?
Our gunship was shot down. We barely made it.
You have a radio? We're trying to contact our ship.
No. There's one in the gunship, but it's gonna be crawling with those things.
Stay here, son. We'll get you out of here. Come on. Let's get to that gunship.
I like the highlight. What are, bro? What is this game?
What the hell are those things?
Ooh, concussive shot. It does still knock him down too. Nice. Is it safe? That's a hard no. That's a power cell crate right there. Are we about to get a heavy weapon? Or are they different now? The Avenger. Oh, we get an assault rifle.
Shepard, over here. I found a radio.
Oh, it's nothing. Interesting.
Normandy, this is Anderson. Do you read?
Joker?
What's your location?
Where's
By
Joker?
a downed gunship in the harbor. I'm activating its distress beacon. Send support. We've got wounded down here. Major! Damn it! I lost the signal.
Let's hope that beacon does its job.
And fast, we've got company.
Oh, that's how they're coming? Okay. Oof. Now we only got 3 health bars.
Hope they get there soon.
You and me both!
Yeah, no kidding, dudes. We're almost out of ammo.
There's more of them.
Don't stop coming! Okay, it does. The fire does damage over time. Good to know. Dude, is there more ammo? 'Cause we're out.
Running out of ammo.
Yeah, I'm out. A lot of ammo. That can't be good. Joker!
Cavalry's here, gentlemen.
Joker! He's back!
About time.
Let's go.
Hayden? Who's that? Random soldier?
Welcome aboard, Shepard. Thanks.
Shepard!
Come on!
I'm not going. You saw those men back there. There's a million more like them, and they need a leader.
We're in this fight together, Anderson.
It's a fight we can't win. Not without help. We need every species and all their ships to even have a chance at defeating the Reapers. Talk to the Council. Convince them to help us.
What if they won't listen?
Then make them listen. Now go! That's an order!
I don't take orders from you anymore, remember?
Consider yourself reinstated, Commander. You know what you have to do.
I'll be back for you, and I'll bring every fleet I can. Good luck.
You too, Shepard.
Why is it so sad? Why is this so sad? Oh, the little boy. Oh my gosh. Wow. That was... I'm impressed. I'm impressed. There's our old gear.
What the hell's going on? Where's Anderson? Where are we going? Hey!
We're leaving.
Leaving?
What's going on?
Anderson wants us to go to the Citadel, get help for the fight.
Bullshit, he wouldn't order us to leave.
We don't have a choice. Without help, this war's already over.
Forget it. Drop me off someplace, cause...
Enough! Don't you think I'd rather stay and fight? We're going to the Citadel. You want out, you can catch a ride back from there.
Commander!
Joker, that you?
Alive and kicking. Got an emergency transmission from Admiral Hackett for you.
Patch it through.
Shepard, sustained heavy losses. The force was overwhelming. No way we can defeat them conventionally.
Anderson's already ordered me to the Citadel to talk to the Council.
First, I need you to Lance outpost on Mars. We lose control of the system.
Yes, sir.
Been researching the Prothean archives with Dr. Tassoni. We found a way to stop the Reapers. Only way to stop them.
To Sony.
Contact soon. Hack it out.
Joker, set a course for the Mars archives.
Mars? Roger that.
Why does Tassoni sound so familiar?
This is local.
Why Mars? What did you think we'll find there?
I don't know yet. But if it helps us win this war... Grab your gear.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
I've been trying to reach Mars on secure channels. No one's answering.
Any sign of Reaper activity?
Negative.
Edie?
The base appears to be online. It's possible the inhabitants were evacuated.
We'll know soon enough. Be ready, Joker. Just in case.
Roger that. Normandy out.
We're almost there.
Edie.
Still no contact from the base, but we've got a massive storm headed our way.
How long till it hits?
Half hour tops. After that, we're gonna have difficulty keeping up comms with the Normandy.
Understood.
Squad level up. Level up progress. 20 points? What the heck? More melee damage, more health, more shield barriers. What is this? Put on some muscle and become fearless in close quarters combat. Health and shield bonus. Increases health and shield bonus by 10%. Tech mastery. Oh, it kept our level ups, eh? From the last game? More dexterity and charisma? What? Reputation bonus. Weight capacity? Oh, we got weight capacity. Power damage bonus. Increases... Oh, that's a squad bonus. Combat drone and sentry turret. Power damage. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. We're already level 31. Sentry turret. Deploy this heavy weapon turret for cover fire. Recharge time, turret damage, and turret shields. Yes, please. Increases turret shields and damage. Yes, please. Sabotage. So compromised synthetics fight on your side. Affected weapons overheat. Hack duration 12 seconds. This is a bigger radius. Hack duration or backfire. Combat drone. Stun targets and draw enemy fire. Recharge speed. Drones damage and shields. Damage and shields. Ah, it does keep our level ups from the last game. Because we had the exploding one. Drone's short range attack. Drone stuns. Or increase its health. With long-range rockets? Electrical pulse to jump and hit 3 additional targets? Holy cow. Cryoblast. Increase power duration or impact radius. Decreases movement speed. Increases damage. Recharge speed. And damage and weakened armor. Overload. Hit 1 additional target. Increases damage. Incapacitate weaker organic enemies. Recharge speed. Hit 1 additional target and increase damage. Increase damage to barriers and shields. What did we choose here? Increase damage or impact radius. Additional 40% over 8 seconds. Recharge speed. Holy moly, dudes. I don't care about melee damage. At least not right now. We'll see. Dude, do we want... weight capacity? I don't even know what this means. Impact radius by 30. Let's get all of the upgrades before we choose, I guess. We'll kind of hold on to everything else, so I guess we will take the melee. Caden, will you get Reeve? and barrier. Reinforce armor with this biotic field. Detonate the field to lift and dangle nearby targets. Reduce all forms of damage taken. Slow down power use. Drain a target's health and disrupt their resistances, receiving increased damage protection while this power is in effect. Effective against barriers and armors. Overload, cryo. Boost weapon damage, health, and shield barriers. Yes. 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 Barrier. Recharge speed after detonation, blast damage, and blast radius. Yes. Increases the damage force and radius of detonation. Yes. First one, increases recharge speed. Yes. Increases duration. Yes. Overload. Recharge speed. Increase damage. We're just getting all the early game stuff. Flash freeze and shatter unprotected enemies. Recharge speed. Power duration. Okay. James. Ooh, you're like a tank. Fortification. Reinforce armor using protective Foucault currents. Purge the current and send its charge to your gauntlets for increased melee damage. So is there like a melee class now? Rip your enemies apart with the shrapnel pack grenade. Incendiary ammo. Carnage. Rip a target into shreds with this vicious blast. Major collateral damage to enemies nearby. Effective against armor. Boost offensive and defensive abilities. Health and shield weapon damage. Well, we want that for sure. Recharge speed. Damage. More weapon damage. Weaken armor. Chance to make an enemy panic. Improve the odds of panicking. Increases health and armor damage bonus by 4%. Increases grenade capacity by 1. Damage by 20. And then fortification. Increases recharge speed. And increases melee damage bonus when armor is purged. Okay. What is this? Okay. Confirm. Oh my gosh, guys. This is... this is so cool. Focus.
Man, that's a huge storm. Looks a lot bigger in person.
Pretty average for Mars, actually.
I'm glad you're so optimistic.
Yeah, we've got Reapers invading Earth. The station here is offline. A little dust storm seems like the least of our worries.
Fair enough.
That storm is huge. Assault rifle or pistol. Assault rifle or shotgun. Frag grenade, you have 3 uses. We have the sub pistol and the heavy pistol. Okay, so still looking the same. See what the heck is going on. Weapon unlocked. Change loadout. No kidding. Shotguns, heavy pistols. Oh, we can use everything, huh? Weapon mods? Oh, power recharge speed based on our weight. Ah. Okay. Yeah, we'll rock the sniper. Avenger. Okay. We don't have a shotgun yet, but it seems like you still have something. Predator. Wow. Wow.
His alliance, Sergeant Reeves, didn't put up a fight before he died.
Something's not right here.
Keep a low profile till we know what's going on.
Roger that. Holy shit. They're executing them.
Why? Who are these people?
They know we're here now.
those two. Oh, nice. Reeve. Can we see what your guys' health is? How does this work? Dude, you throw down your weapons. Oh, jeez. Looks like you're already using the armor piercing.
Those guys were Cerberus, weren't they?
Sure looked like it. Cerberus, what are they doing here on Mars? Good question. You don't know?
I'm not with them anymore, Caden, if that's what you're asking.
It wasn't, but you have to admit, it's a bit, convenient.
Cerberus. Oh, God. Is this because he's mad that we didn't keep the collector station? How the hell? If the elusive man knows what's going on, how the hell is he gonna send Cerberus to take out Alliance? Like, don't we need everybody? What kind of nonsense is that? Make it make sense, dudes. Oh! They throw nades. Ooh. The tap is a dodge. I like that. Freeze him. Hit. You don't have something. Let's do the sentry. Oh, that's super cool. Okay.
Look like they came here in force.
Yeah, just a few vehicles.
Must have had help from the inside.
You could be right.
No way they could take this facility with anything less than a full battalion.
Wow.
Commander, I thought you told Cerberus to screw off after you wiped out that collector base they were after.
That's exactly what I did.
Well, one thing's for sure. They're no friend of the Alliance.
Agreed.
So we're back with Alliance, huh? Officially. Screw Cerberus, man. Screw the elusive man.
Shepard, I need a straight answer.
About what?
Do you know anything about why Cerberus is here?
What makes you think I know what they're up to?
You work for them, for God's sakes. How am I not supposed to think that?
We joined forces to take down the collectors. That's it.
There's more to it. They rebuilt you from the ground up. They gave you a ship. Resources.
Let me be clear. I've had no contact with Cerberus since I destroyed the collector base. And I have no idea why they're here now or what they want.
Commander Shepard's been under constant surveillance since coming back to Earth. No way they've communicated since.
Sorry, Shepard. It's just that...
I shouldn't have to explain myself to you, Caden. Please, trust me.
I do, I'm sorry. I didn't mean...
Liara. Whoa, Shadow Broker. Not who I was expecting to see. Miss Shadow Broker. That ability's cool.
Easy there, Lieutenant. She's with us.
Shepard, thank the goddess you're alive.
Liara.
I was worried when the reports came in. They hit Earth hard.
Yeah. It was hard to leave like that.
Kaidan, I'm sorry. But why'd you come here?
Hackett ordered us to come. Said you'd know what was going on.
He did?
I do.
Hallelujah. Some answers, finally.
Maybe. I've discovered plans for a Prothean device.
Oh, to Sony.
One that could wipe out the Reapers.
Duh.
Here on Mars?
In the Prothean archives, yes.
We've known about the archives for decades. Why now?
Process of elimination, mixed with a little desperation. When you destroyed the Alpha Relay, you bought us some time. But then you were under investigation. I knew I had to do something. Hackett knew it too. He contacted me, asking if I would use my resources as a shadow broker to find a way to stop the Reapers. My search led me here. Hackett got me access to the archives and kept me updated on your status. I meant to come see you, but...
I was under house arrest. There wasn't much I could do to help you anyway.
I suppose you're right. In any case, my work paid off. The archives are full of data, an overwhelming amount. I think I found what we need.
I guess I'll believe it when I see it. Where do we find this weapon?
It's not a weapon, not yet. It's plans for a device, a blueprint.
It's more than we had a minute ago. How do we get it?
The archives are just across that tramway. Assuming Cerberus hasn't locked it down.
What are they after?
Yeah, they seem hell-bent on catching you.
They want what I'm here for. What we're all here for.
But why?
The Protheans came close to defeating the Reapers. They had plans to destroy them, but ran out of time.
And anything powerful enough to destroy the Reapers are...
Just might be something Cerberus would be interested in.
So it's a race to the archives.
We've got company.
Bring it on.
Not this time, James.
What?
Get back to the shuttle. If Cerberus beats us to the archives, I need you covering the exits.
But...
Now, Lieutenant.
Nice, we got Liara in our party.
I hear them. We should take cover.
Looks like they found us.
I like how, like... Oh, I like this. Singularity, stasis, warp ammo, warp, and pure biotic. Biotic and defensive abilities. Health and shield, recharge bonus. Health and shield, recharge bonus. Warp, we love this ability. Stop targeted enemy from regenning health, weaken armor. Recharge speed, damage. Warp ammo. A blast vulnerable opponents already lifted by biotics for a damage bonus and weaken the armor of grounded targets. More weapon damage, more damage to barriers and armor. Damage to lifted targets. That's interesting. You combo abilities now. Health and armor damage, barrier damage. Stasis. Stop an enemy. No effect on armored targets. Enemies eventually break out of stasis after taking major damage. Recharge speed. Duration. Singularity. Traps and dangles enemies caught in the field. Recharge speed. Hold duration and impact radius. Let's do it. What do you have? Okay, same as us, really. Let's hit him with that singularity.
Not a problem for someone with biotics.
Hit him with Reeve.
You can't hide forever.
She just stasis? I missed my... Dang, I missed my grenade. My Inferno grenade. We gotta keep hitting them with Singularity.
You're going to need more than guns to finish them, Shepard.
Nice.
That's all of them.
Good. Let's find a way up.
Well, I think before we go any further, we are gonna go ahead and end things here. If you guys aren't interested in the Daily Codex, then I hope to see you next time. If you are, let's start from the top, shall we?
The Asari were the first species to discover the Citadel. When the Solarians arrived, it was the Asari who proposed the establishment of the Citadel Council to maintain peace throughout the galaxy. Since then, the Asari have served as the mediators and centrists of the Council. An all-female race, the Asari reproduce through a form of parthenogenesis. Each Asari can attune her nervous system to that of another individual of any gender and of any species to reproduce. This capability has led to unseemly and inaccurate rumors about Asari promiscuity. Asari can live for over 1,000 years, passing through 3 stages of life. In the maiden stage, they wander restlessly, seeking new knowledge and experience. When the matron stage begins, they meld with interesting partners to produce their offspring. This ends when they reach the matriarch stage, where they assume the roles of leaders and counselors.
Or bartenders.
The second species to join the Citadel, the Solarians, are warm-blooded amphibians with a hyperactive metabolism. Solarians think fast, talk fast, and move fast. To Solarians, other species seem sluggish and dull-witted.
Super fast speakers.
Unfortunately, their metabolic speed leaves them with a relatively short lifespan. Solarians over the age of 40 are a rarity.
R.I.P. Morden, man.
The Solarians were responsible for advancing the development of the primitive Krogan species to use as soldiers during the Rachni Wars. They were also behind the creation of the genophage bioweapon the Turians used to quell the Krogan rebellions several centuries later. Solarians are known for their observational capability and non-linear thinking. This manifests as an aptitude for research and espionage. They are constantly experimenting and inventing, and it is generally accepted that they always know more than they're letting on.
So, now I was just thinking about this, right? Apparently, there were romance options that we saw in Mass Effect 2, the comics at the very beginning, that apparently Liara and Ashley had some beef. So if we saved Ashley instead of Kaidan here, and Ashley was kind of like, I wonder how Ashley's story would play out in these last 2 games, especially right now with it being Ashley and Liara. That would be interesting.
Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces.
Yeah, we need them.
As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other 2 races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the 2 species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations.
Nice.
50,000 years ago, the Protheans were the only spacefaring species in the galaxy. They vanished in a swift galactic extinction. Only the legacy of their empire remains. They are believed to have built the mass relays and the Citadel, which have allowed numerous species to explore and expand throughout the galaxy. Prothean ruins are found on worlds across the galaxy. While surprisingly intact for their age, functioning examples of Prothean paleotechnology are rare. Time and generations of looters have picked their dead cities and derelict stations clean. Some believe the Protheans meddled in the evolution of younger races. The Hanar homeworld of Kaige, for example, shows clear evidence of former Prothean occupation. The presence of a former Prothean observation post on Mars has caused a rebirth of interventionary evolutionists among humans. These individuals believe the god myths of ancient civilizations are misremembered encounters with aliens. In the early 2160s, the Alliance began aggressive colonization of worlds in the Skyllian Verge, much to the dismay of the Batarians, who had been developing the region for several decades. In 2171, the Batarians petitioned the Council to declare the Verge a zone of Batarian interest. The Council refused, however, declaring unsettled worlds in the region open to human colonization. In protest, the Batarians closed their Citadel embassy and severed official diplomatic relations with the Council, effectively becoming a rogue state. They instigated a proxy war in the Verge by funneling money and weapons to criminal organizations, urging them to strike at human colonies. Hostilities peaked with the Skyllian Blitz of 2176, an attack on the human capital of Elysium by Batarian-funded pirates and slavers. In 2178, the Alliance retaliated with a crushing assault on the moon of Torfan, long used as a staging base by Batarian-backed criminals. In the aftermath, the Batarians retreated into their own systems and are now rarely seen in Citadel space. 2 centuries ago, the Hanar helped 375,000 members of the Drell race migrate to the Hanar homeworld Kaige to escape the environmental extermination that had claimed the remaining 11 billion Drell. Nearly all Drell demonstrate tremendous loyalty to their famously reclusive saviors. The intimacy of their relationship, expressed in a formal socio-political alliance called the Compact, also results in extremely close personal relations, in which some Drell actually learn Hanar's soul names. While most Drell reside on Kaige, some assist Hanar off-world as envoys, researchers, co-investors, wayfarers, assassins, or otherwise, eager to help their saviors. For a century, galactic wisdom has held that behind any high-ranking Hanar hides a resourceful and fanatically devoted Drell. The omnivorous reptilian Drell possess an average lifespan of 85 galactic standard years. Having evolved on an arid planet, Drell face serious illness on the Hanar homeworld, especially Kepral's syndrome, a fatal bacterial lung disease. The Elcor are a Citadel species native to the high-gravity world Dakuna. They are massive creatures standing on 4 muscular legs for increased stability. Elcor move slowly, an evolved response to an environment where a fall can be lethal. This has colored their psychology, making them deliberate and conservative. Elcor speech is ponderous and monotone. Among themselves, scent, slight movements, and sub-vocalized infrasound convey shades of meaning that make a human smile seem as subtle as a fireworks display. Since their subtlety can lead to misunderstandings with other species, the Elcor often go out of their way to clarify when they are being sarcastic, amused, or angry. Dakuna's high gravity impedes mountain formation. Most of the world consists of flat, open plains, which prehistoric Elcor wandered across in small family bands. Modern Elcor still prefer open sky, and can become restless and uncomfortable on long starship journeys.
Okay, let's do one last one.
The Geth are a humanoid race of networked AIs. They were created by the Quarians 300 years ago as tools of labor and war. When the Geth showed signs of self-evolution, the Quarians attempted to exterminate them. The Geth won the resulting war. This example has led to legal, systematic repression of artificial intelligences in galactic society. The Geth possess a unique distributed intelligence. An individual has rudimentary animal instincts, but as their numbers and proximity increase, the apparent intelligence of each individual improves. In groups, they can reason, analyze situations, and use tactics as well as any organic race. Geth space is located at the trailing end of the Perseus Arm. beyond the lawless Terminus systems. The Perseus Veil, an obscuring dark nebula of opaque gas and dust, lies between their space and the Terminus systems.
Okay, so we left off at the Geth. So, the Keepers. Oh. Okay, so we'll go ahead and catch up some more next time. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.